Today we're going to learn about solving inequalities by subtraction. If a is greater than b, then a minus c is greater than b minus c and vice versa. Vice versa simply meaning that if a is less than b, then a minus c is going to be less than b minus c. So the same goes for the less than sign. Now if you aren't familiar with the inequality symbols, I covered it briefly in the last video about solving inequalities by addition, but I'll briefly go over it again. There's the greater than symbol, the less than symbol, the greater than or equal to symbol, and the less than or equal to symbol. So if we said a is greater than 2, that means the value of a can be anything that's greater than 2. If we say a is less than 2, a can be anything that's less than 2. If we say a is greater than or equal to 2, a has to be anything greater than 2, but it can include 2. So a being equal to 2 works, and a less than 2 just means that a has to be less than 2, but again, it can include 2. So these two are very similar, and these two are very similar. The latter ones just can include the number that it's being compared to. So let's solve these inequalities now. X plus 2 is less than 4. So we're going to subtract 2 from both sides to isolate for x. So then we have x is less than 2. So that's going to be our answer for the first problem. Next we have y plus 4 is greater than or equal to 11. Let's subtract 4 to both sides to isolate y. Then we're going to have y is greater than or equal to 7. And for the last one, z plus 16 is less than or equal to 7. So we're going to subtract 16 from both sides to get z is less than or equals to negative 9. As you see, solving for inequalities by subtraction is pretty straightforward, as the inequality symbol doesn't change. It's basically equivalent to just having an equal sign in solving for the equation.